T minus 50 seconds. T minus 40 seconds. T minus 30 seconds. T minus 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Own it, own it, own it, Kong. I own it. It did.
Women's Wrestling Talk, the #1 women's wrestling show on the planet. Women's Wrestling Talk, the #1 women's wrestling show on the planet.
That is right. Now, today you have one half of the Salt Shakers. You have the other half of the Dynamite Dolls. Listen, I like, what we gonna do, Al? How you feeling?
I don't know. They left us alone. I don't know if that's good or bad.
I don't either, honestly.
We'll find out.
Woo, child. We will find out. How are you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
Great. I'm good. Any wrestling shows?
Not this week. I have a 4-day weekend. I've just been lounging and watching Stranger Things. Like I'm chilling.
Same. I'm over here looking through all the funny content that I've been seeing ever since last night. It's been a ride, honestly. If you didn't check out our post show, please do. What were your thoughts? Because obviously you're on the AEW brand. So before we get into things, what are your thoughts on the whole everything with Money in the Bank?
So I haven't really I know what's happening in WWE. I'll watch a little bit here and there. So it was the first time in a minute I watched a full pay-per-view, and it was all right. But as always, the women be carrying the show. Good for Liv, but I will say I'm gonna take half credit because I did tweet before Ronda and Natty's match. I said, wouldn't it be funny if she lost? And guess who was right? So I'm gonna give me a
You were right. You were right.
I don't think it was just it would be really funny if she won, she lost. I felt it. Everybody looked great last night. So I can't wait to talk about those next week.
Well, actually,
we got some.
We have one for tonight.
Okay.
I kind of there were some bad photos that were posted, so I personally only picked one because they actually had a good photo of her. And it's to no surprise, of course, is Bianca Belair, who did retain last night. For the record, you guys, I'm not mad. Liv won. Listen, my granny is a huge Liv Morgan fan. We just watched it this morning, and she was very excited. I'm actually thrilled that Ronda isn't champion anymore. I don't know if Charlotte's actually going to come back to the blue brand. And there are rumors that Ronda is actually injured. So there might be some mix-up that we see. And honestly, I don't know. But listen, we're here to talk wrestling, a little bit of fashion, and a little bit of glam. And Al, I hope you got your board ready, honey. Okay.
Oh, I got my board ready. I got a little washcloth. She's ready to wipe. We're ready.
You got me thinking over here.
Last week I was not prepared. I did not have anything to wipe it off.
Okay, I had to get my towel real quick. I had to buy. Well, my mom actually had to give me some more markers because, like I told you before we went live, my markers, my marker went out. Santana got 2 markers.
I also got 2 markers.
What? Oh my God,
Wait,
let me tell
you only
Santana.
got 1?
Santana, she got 2 markers too. I got 1 marker. Now, y'all know Santana will not be joining us this week. She is currently on the injury list. The Salt Shakers, I'm trying to.
It's a bad time.
It's a bad time for us. I will be popping up on a little later, actually. I will be on Wrestling While Black podcast with R3 and the Jamari. So I can't wait to represent Women's Wrestling Talk with that. And then I have to actually, I'll be traveling to Raw tomorrow night by myself. I haven't done this in so long, honestly, by myself. So I hope they put me in catering. Without my tag partner, I don't want a singles match. WWE can kiss my ass at this point. And then Thursday, we're still shuffling through the mix. So we'll figure out what happens with that. But with that being said, I don't even know. Like, so when we do Turnbuckle Glam, I have no idea where I want to start. But let's just okay, let's start because we don't have many looks as we did last week, obviously.
Okay. So we could so not as fast paced as last week.
Yeah. But we're gonna give our opinions. We are going to be can't split screen us, but it is what it is. We're gonna be giving a rating and then we will just give some little commentary. But first, what I did today is I went to the gym. Okay. I'm 6 for 7 last week. I missed only 1 day in the gym. I went every day. Every day I wake up and I ask myself, what would Chelsea Green do? And Al, while we're here, I did tell her about your idea for the shirt.
Did you tell Chelsea?
I did.
Wow.
And she laughed.
Chelsea, she knows it's a good idea.
She laughed. So maybe we will get some What Would Chelsea Do shirts on ProWrestlingTees.com, maybe on Impact. But in the meantime,
you know what? Or a fan, if she could just, Chelsea girl, I got you. If you need some merch ideas, just hit me up. DMs. Got you, girl.
And we'll be seeing Chelsea a little later. But let's get to our first gym hottie, Alexa Nicole. She is the current female Fatale champion, if I'm not mistaken. I'm going to move over a little bit so we can actually do the split screen.
Oh, my God.
I love this green on her, honestly.
Yeah.
Ugh, these markers are awful. I don't have a black one. I'm going to see. This is just going to be interesting. Okay, this is.
I'm going to say, yeah. You love
Okay,
the color. We're here for the buns.
Oh,
we're not missing our leg days here.
We're not gonna miss it. We're not gonna miss it. Today was leg day for me. Every day is leg day for me, child. I'm gonna be honest. And make sure you're commenting in the comments as well. Santana is not here, but while she's injured at home, she will be here and she gives it a 9. And listen, let me tell you, getting a 9 from Santana.
Those are high. That's a higher.
Okay. We have Holly Dead showing off the abs. Oh my goodness, like girl, like I mean, oh, this one's better. Oh, I got it right. Okay. I'm gonna give this a 9 and 10. I love it. Honestly, I love to see Holly Dead be more prevalent in Turnbuckle Glam because we love to feature all women, all sizes, all colors. And Santana gives it an 8.5. Okay, girl.
Wow.
We also have a back. Oh, Lord. Oh,
I think we know whose back that is. We do have to take points off, though. There's always a sliding scale for this one.
Okay. Now you taking points off?
Yes, it's a sliding scale. This is Raquel, right? We take some points off.
Damn.
I said what I said.
I can't take no points off of that back. Get the strap. I did think she was going to actually win Money in the Bank last night.
Yeah, I was horrified. Her and Lacey climbing up there was horrifying.
Listen, let me tell you something. You want to talk about Botch Mania? Whew. I don't know what the hell was going on, but listen, I will say, I don't know why, but now I want a feud between Raquel and Asuka.
Ooh.
They were going at each other's throats. Last but not least, you guys.
Oh my God.
Mm. Mm. Honestly, child.
Just
1 meal and 1 bill. I'm definitely gonna have to give me a black market. This is just awful. Now we have our gym hotties. We haven't played this game in a long time. I'm curious to see what Santana's gonna say.
yep.
Quadrillion at this point.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna put them in a fatal 4-way match. You have Tony Storm, Raquel, Holiday, and Alexa. Who are you going with? One more time. We got Alexa. We got Alexa Nicole. We got Holiday. We have Tony Storm. We have Raquel. I want you to write down who you think in the comments. Make sure that I already know who Tony. I already know who Santana picking. No brain.
I think Holly Dead's a dark horse, though. I think she'll come through. I feel something in my guts like,
I feel it.
You know, I love Tony.
Yeah, Tony is. I'm gonna have to go with Raquel.
Thank you.
I don't know. I just think I don't know. She might run people for their money. But it would be a good match. I would love to see it, honestly. Those are our gym hotties of the week, you guys. Al, are you gonna be watching GCW today?
I might actually. What time is it? What time is it on?
It starts now, actually. So
I might catch it. Looks fun.
That was TK. That's why I made that face.
It depends.
Those were our gym hotties of the week. Next, okay, let's go into our selfie queens because we don't really have a lot of those, and we always get some really good selfies. I know a lot of people were traveling during this week, but first up, oh Jesus, I wish they would just give her more. That's all.
Yeah,
it's like, why is she losing matches? Oh my god, like
give her a 9 because like at the face, the little pouty face.
The pouty face. Pouty face.
Yeah, why is she losing? What is that? Like,
I don't know.
Put her on the main roster. Do something with her better. Do better.
I don't know. I have no idea.
She's an orphan now. She has no parents, no husband. Oh my God.
She has no parents, no husband. It's crazy. All right, we can all agree on this one. I was gonna include this in Glam, but she posted 2 photos, so I included this. You'll see the Glam photo, but we also included this in the selfies too because this was a cute little mirror selfie. 10s across the board. Santana says, we have next Samantha. No change in this, honestly. 10s across the board.
Nope.
Honestly, I mean, Jesus, Samantha. Listen, one thing about Samantha, she gonna post daily.
Look at that.
She posts daily.
That jumpsuit is fitting right.
Yeah. It is. She looks good in red. Something that
she really does.
Something that just doesn't do it for me. Like I just Jesus. We have Sienna here giving us body. 10s. Okay. Red again. Red was the theme for selfies this week.
Oh, this is a theme.
Yeah, this is a theme. I noticed that when I started putting everything together last minute. I don't know why I do. I don't, y'all. I wait till the last minute to do everything, and I used to not be that person. And now, we have a Sienna for a 9, and then we're waiting on Santana for.
I like her earrings. Those are fun.
They're so pretty. Deanna gets a 10. Of course, Deanna and Chelsea did defeat Mia Yim, and I'm not gonna spoil anything. But I'm going to tell y'all on Thursday, you're probably going to figure out who's the next opponent for Jordan Grace. I'll give you a hint. They were in the match, if that tells you anything. So it's down to Deanna, Chelsea, Mia Yim, or Mickie James. So be on the lookout for that. Someone who is actually making their debut. Now, we featured her on Turnbuckle Glam, but we've never put her in the selfies. Okay. And she I'd be forgetting, but she posts a lot of selfie and a lot of other crazy stuff.
Yes.
Oscar. I gotta give her.
She is so beautiful. Like it's just
no makeup, nothing. Nothing. Just I don't know. I love to see it.
I was not ready for Oscar.
I wasn't either when I started doing So what I do when we get this show prepared, Mika sends me looks, Santana sends me looks sometimes too, and that I just save them literally instead of actually putting them in. I should just go ahead and put them in here, but I don't. Oscar gets a 10 from Santana. She's so pretty. She is good skin. I need her regimen, child,
What is this?
because she's in her 40s, isn't she?
She looks amazing. Yes, she has to be. She looks.
She has to be because she's been wrestling over 20 years.
Yeah.
Oscar has a long span career even before WWE. But that's where all of our selfie queens, you guys. I know we're getting through this a little
quick.
That was a little quick because we normally last week I think we had 22 selfies. All right, we got 3 categories left, Al.
Ooh.
Do you want to go to glam? Do you want to go to gear, or do you want to go to feeling myself?
You know what? I'm feeling gear. Let's do gear.
Good choice. We like to save some of the best for last. We don't have a lot of gear of the week, you guys. Some of the looks were posted a little late, but I tried to do what we could. First up, oh my goodness. I mean,
just add zeros, you know.
And she did retain. Now, were you watching Money in the Bank during this match?
Yes, I watched the whole thing.
Okay.
I did leave during Bobby and Theory because I don't care. Sorry, Bobby. Good for you, but it's the theory of it all.
I want to think the theory of it all is crazy. I want to know, after the match, Carmella grabs Bianca, attacks her, calls her cheap, calls her all kinds of names, child. It was awful. Do you think Carmella's actually going to end up, do you think they're going to continue to get a feud until someone comes back? Like, are they playing Carmella as like a filler? If that makes sense.
Yeah, I feel like this isn't going all the way to SummerSlam probably, but like tomorrow, next week, and then maybe like we'll get a number 1 contender for SummerSlam or something. But like who's gonna be?
I think it's gonna be Bayley.
I hope so.
I hope Bayley.
I was ready. I was like in front of my TV. I was waiting for it. I was like, is my girl coming back? Because then I would have been disappointed I didn't go to Vegas, but I'm not so disappointed.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm like, I don't know. The card was good last night, but I do think that this was a really good match. Like, I think that I don't think their match was better than Ronda's and Natty's. And I know I give Ronda a lot of slack for some of her skill, but Natty knows how to make anyone look good.
Yeah, Natty. Literally. That's why Natty's Natty. And that's part of her whole thing now is she's sick of making people look good, but it is her skill.
She said, I was listening to commentary because last night I had it on mute, but I went back and watched it this morning. And I heard them say that, I heard them say that Natty said that when she trained Ronda, she didn't charge a dime, but tonight she's going to pay, which I thought was hilarious, a good play on words. But moving right along, we did have Against All Odds this past Friday. Make sure you check out the recap. We did some live tweeting as well. Mia Yim and Mickie James were a team, and I absolutely love their gear. Like,
so cute.
So cute. I didn't like it at first seeing Mia Yim in the hat, but then when I got this picture, I was like, okay, all right.
Yes.
Like,
yes.
This is actually it. And then, of course, I ain't gonna leave my faves out.
We can say there it is.
Listen, Chelsea and Deanna always. Chelsea, if you're listening, I cheated a little bit. You just posted this picture this morning, but I used it today because Against All Odds was Friday. So we cheated a little bit, but it's okay.
You know what? It's your show. You can do what you want.
You know what? That's what happens when you're the producer. 10 for Chelsea and Deanna. We got a 10 for Mia, and then
9 for Mickie.
A 9 for Mickie. At least she get a 9 though. She could have said lower.
High marks.
That is high marks. Okay, next up we're gonna take a trip to NXT. Now we didn't get the full-fledged gear but I love this gear, and I was gonna include this
So
in Glam.
cute.
I like that her name. I don't know. I like her name on the gear. It's just different,
That's cute.
honestly.
Yeah.
And then our last two looks, we are about to do. I'm gonna go take a trip in your neck of the woods, and I know
Oh.
you're gonna absolutely love this. And I personally,
Oh.
I love it too.
A bajillion, a million. I don't have enough zeros. I don't have enough. You guys know how I feel. I
Now
tweeted, I gasped.
screenshot this because I don't give
Yeah,
Thunder
yeah.
Rosa too many tens.
This is it.
This is it. This is it.
Mhm.
Honestly, I love the look. I love the style. It's the heritage. I mean, this piece
It's
is crazy.
oh,
Chef's
the
kiss.
whole thing. Like
Chef's kiss.
I told you what I was hanging out with my friends. We're watching in a bar. We're
Mhm.
sitting there, and we're like, "Ooh, Thunder Rosa's coming out, tight!" And then she comes out, and we like me and my co-host, Selfie Queens, Amelia. We like
Mhm.
we just let out like simultaneous gasp when we saw her, and we were like, "Oh my god!" Like this Aztec warrior.
Mm.
Just the thing is the nose. We were kind of complaining about her nose makeup because on TV she kept saying it looked like a mouse.
Oh, I
So
didn't
that was
even.
the only complaint because it looks diagonal.
Yeah,
So
this
like
was her gear
kind
for
of on
Forbidden Door,
TV, like
right?
you couldn't see all of it. Yeah. But like on
Okay.
TV, some of it kind of got washed out, that like pinky color. So like I could see how like she was like, it kind of looks like a mouse. I was like, yeah, but like it's diagonal. Like it looks so good on camera. It's but like
What did
she
you
will
think
always do
of?
a pay-per-view. Like,
What did you think of their match, Thunder Rosa and Tony? Did you think at one moment Tony was going to actually win?
I kind of maybe, but like I really thought it was a good match. I was just disappointed because like the placement, but like the crowd was really dead for it and like not into it, which
Yeah.
sucks. But like again, like I said, if that match wouldn't even have been on the card, I wouldn't have even been mad. Like if
Yeah.
this could have waited, like I think this feud could have stayed on, which it looks like it is. They're teaming. Who knows what's going on with that?
Yeah.
But I would have. I don't know. Like I would have. I'm glad it happened. Like I'm glad we got to see that because they both had great looks. Tony's look was great too.
How do you feel about, because I know we don't get to do this often and we do like to give our insight on a lot of things. When you saw the whole thunderstorm thing, were you thrilled or were you like me? Because I was kind of like, are we?
Yeah, it's cute, but also like, why? What are we doing? Like, is this kind of a lazy poor man's like lazy way to like keep this feud going? Like, what are we building tension with them being a tag team? Also, if we've already established Nyla and Marina are a tag team, why don't they get a silly little tag name?
They're literally Marina and Nyla.
Nyla. But these two who haven't even tagged yet already get a name.
I wonder who. I want to know who was back there and was like Thunderstorm.
Tony. You know he did. He did that with. I'm pretty sure he did Swerve in Their Glory. He's very proud of Swerve in Their Glory. I will not be on this Wednesday. I cannot make it this Wednesday, so I will not get to talk about Thunderstorm, but I will be watching.
Well, listen, you will surely be missed. You did a whole AEW Dynamite by yourself a couple weeks ago, and listen,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back and watch your video before I go on tomorrow. Okay, because you're holding it down. So, last but not least, our gear of the week is honestly my favorite look. We might feature some of the other looks from the show as pictures start to develop. But my God,
oh my God,
gear of the night.
Absolutely.
I loved Becky's gear. I loved Carmella's gear. There just weren't really good pictures of their gear. Like Carmella posted a picture, but it just wasn't of her gear. It was really just of her face, honestly.
They posted them all today.
Yeah, a lot of them. Now, this was actually posted last night after her victory. I'm glad someone got the shot before Miss Mella decided to come in and ruin everything. But definitely gear tonight. The whole homage. Yeah. Like, like everything. Santana will have to drop the name of the inspiration because I always butcher it. But she had some very inspired gear last night, and
Mhm.
she was victorious on this on her win against Carmella, so she is still the WWE Raw Women's Champion. Did you think for any moment that Liv was gonna come and cash in on her?
I thought something was gonna happen because I was like, well, why is Carmella attacking her? I was like, is this a Bailey? Is this a cash in?
Yeah,
Because it
I would
kind
agree.
of was weird to just have that and then just okay, bye. And I'm like, oh, so we're just gonna keep this going? Like, it
Like,
was a
hello.
little. Like, I guess it's a swerve, but
Yeah, I
what
think
does
it
it
just
mean?
to toy with the fans to make people think that oh yes, it was FloJo
There
inspired
it
Liv.
is.
There it is. I know I was gonna butcher that. I was about to say something else. I'm not even gonna say it.
Okay.
But but with that being said, I do think that they were trying to toy with the fans and make it seem as though Liv was gonna actually, cash in on Bianca. We did see her cash in on someone, but it wasn't Bianca. Um, and I don't
After
even
she said
remember.
she wasn't going to, she
I
said no.
we were watching it in the room, and I was like, "Oh, she said she's finna go home," and I was like, "She not going home." I was like, "She gonna cash in on somebody. Somebody
They
getting cash
always
in."
cash it. See what happened to a good long Money in the Bank reign? Why?
I
That's the
don't
only
know,
thing. Is
but I
like
will
it's
say this.
cute, good for her, but
I'm gonna be very honest though. I don't think her cashing in, like, I don't think her holding the briefcase would have actually benefited her than actually beating Ronda
yeah,
because
if she would have beat Bianca, it would waste.
Yeah, no. If she would have cashed in on Bianca, I think she would have actually lost, to be honest. But then holding the briefcase, I think the only one in the match that I would actually want to see hold the briefcase for a long time was Shotzi, and that's because of the aesthetic. I think it just
Mm-hmm.
makes sense. Um, I don't know. I just wasn't like I don't know. Like I'm still in shock, honestly. And I mean that's how it should be,
Yeah,
honestly. You know?
this is a winner they got right because, like, sorry, Nikki Ash, you
That was
know,
awful.
it was not.
That was
It was
awful.
not good.
That was awful.
Like,
That was so awful. And then Charlotte gets her title back right after. So I don't know. I don't know. But that was our gear of the week, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. We have 2 more categories left. And of course, since this is glam, we're going to save some of the glam for last because it does get very interesting. So we're going to go to the category of feeling myself. And I mean, some of these looks are feeling myself is a different category. Like it's very different. So listen, bear with us. Okay. We got Ariana Grace giving us a little back shot.
cute. I'm gonna give it a 9.
Give it an 8. Okay, not bad. Okay, this right here
Cute.
though.
Oh my god.
First time meeting. Sunny was also on our Creep Squad edition, our Creep Squad show last week. And oh my god, like
Look how cute they are. They're so happy. The cheesy. It's so cute.
this is the
Like,
representation that I deserve. Period. Like I'm not thrilled about the outfit, but it's just the whole like the feeling myself look. I love that gear for Sunny.
oh, so
If
cute.
Sunny was like by himself in this photo, he definitely would have made it.
Listen,
Um
we can't see her shoes, so it's great.
mm, that's whew, that is an
Listen, I
observation.
love her. You know.
Yeah.
So one thing she needs to
Listen.
work on.
We've been giving Giselle a hard time when it comes to her fashion, but listen.
Just her shoes. Oh
Mm.
my god.
Just come and cleanse the timeline, please. Lord. Chelsea motherfucking Green. I don't care. Like, ain't nobody. Oh, Lord Jesus.
This is giving me 70s vibes.
Mhm.
Like, it's Charlie's Angels. Like, I love it.
Yeah, definitely. And then we have Jakira in the building, honey. Child, what is going on? What is going on?
Just
Ooh, Lordy, too much. And honey, listen. From one beauty to the next, Queen Amita. Whew,
just
Lord, just,
just
and then look. I'm sorry, I hate to do this to you, but we got to circle back. Mm.
look, this is too much.
Oh, the beauty was beauty. Okay, this
These
week
are real human beings in the world. This is just
in the world.
not fair.
Oh my goodness, like my God, 1 billion
The
for
face,
Jakira, a 10
the
for
face,
Queen
the
Venus.
outfit, the hair.
She
What?
looks so good. I don't know why, but it gives me like Jakira could have been on Bad Girls Club. Like I
Yes.
definitely feel it. We also have Miss Kiera Hogan feeling herself. I'm gonna give this a 10 too, because
Give it. I'm gonna give it a 9.
okay. There's
She looks
something
great.
missing. I feel it.
Uh huh. Uh huh.
I feel
I
that.
guess
But
I don't know. I think it's the shoes.
Kiera is
I don't know.
just so freaking cute. I love her.
Yeah, she's so cute though.
Give it a 9. We've had some very high ratings today. I think I did it. I think this is probably like the best I've done ever.
Oh, really? Everyone, or
It
this is a
really
great
is.
week. Everyone looks great.
Oh, sorry for my washer and dryer in the background if y'all can hear that, but we're gonna remove this so y'all can see 10s
10,
across the
10.
board. Oh my gosh. She looks amazing. Santana said 10, child, Lord. She just honestly, and I just want to go back to this photo really quick.
Yes, please do.
God bless. Like
Like,
she honestly
like you said,
she
it's like you
gets
say, she
better
gets
with
better with
time.
age.
She's better with time. Honestly, better with time. And
What
I
is?
don't
What's she drinking? What's her secret? What's her and Natty's secret? What's Oscar's secret?
she really is pretty in person. We got to talk to them. As you guys know, me and Santana, we are the Salt Shakers, and a lot of the mode of our tag team we have some influence from Sasha and Bailey. We have some influence from Fire and Flavor, which is Tasha Steeles and Kiera Hogan. But a lot of our influence is, of course, the beautiful people. Like I always share the GIF. Al know what I'm talking about. I always share that GIF. And I don't know. I'm glad we were able to talk. I'm definitely Angelina. Like
That was my
obviously.
next question. Just say who's who.
Oh yeah, I'm Angelina Love, and of course, I mean Velvet Sky is Santana. It just makes sense, honestly. Last but not least, Al, I cannot remember if you're a fan of her, but I'm almost certain this is someone that you like.
I do. Yeah, my girl Gigi.
Gigi, yes, Gigi is. She definitely has sex appeal.
Yeah,
She
it
definitely
just
gives what needs to be given. hundred
it's
percent.
just they tone it down on NXT.
Yeah, they do. And
It's
it's
yeah.
weird because somebody pointed this out to me the other day, well, yesterday actually, that ever since Athena made her comments about Mandy Rose, it seems like they've been trying to give it a little more, like give a little more sex. And when I watched NXT this past Tuesday, I was like, whew. Santana says she looks better in her picture. Um, that sometimes happens, child. Listen. Okay. But I do I think that it's an NXT thing because like when I look at Cora Jade, even sometimes Mandy,
Mm-hmm.
Gigi, Indy, like a lot of them, like I don't know if it's um okay, I'm gonna say this in the nicest way possible. I think WWE has one of the worst like makeup teams ever.
Definitely NXT.
Yeah. And I
Definitely.
don't know if it's just the darker lighting and we get more like lighting on Raw and SmackDown, but WWE has one of the worst makeup teams. Like, it's really bad. Like, even with Ronda sometimes, I don't know what the hell they do. Like,
Ron.
child. I don't know. But I need y'all to get it together because, baby, like, y'all be having these girls look a fool. Okay. Now we are down to our last category, you guys. I'm going to split it up. We're going to play Is It Glam or Not? We're going to give a rating.
Okay.
And then we're going to say yes or no, whether or not we think that it's glam. Now, if you're playing at home, make sure you guys, Santana says they need me back there doing makeup. They really do. Because, baby, I don't know what the hell they got going on.
Mm-hmm.
But we're in our last category, y'all. And it's all about the glam specials of the week. Okay. So, like I said, if you're playing at home, we want a rating. And then we want you to say yes or no. Okay. First up, you know what? Let me play a game.
Oh.
Do you want to go? Because everyone is either AEW, WWE, or Impact. So, what promotion would you like to go first?
You know, let's go to the Impact Zone. Let's go.
Oh wow! Okay, we only have one. We only have one Impact today.
Okay.
A headshot.
But just
representing. Well, she also represents NWA as well, so I guess I could have said that. But Impact. Listen, Chelsea Green, baby. She said she was tired doing these photos too, and you can't tell. But I definitely feel like it's a glam shot, more than usual. Santana gives it an 8, and she says yes, it is glam. All right, let's see. All we have left are WWE and AEW, and it's mainly, honestly, now that I'm looking at it, WWE is killing this. So we only have one person from AEW. So, but we have one person from AEW, but they have 2 glam looks. So, do we want to go AEW or do we want to go WWE?
Let's go to AEW. Let's hit a double header.
We'll do one of the looks from one of the people, and do you want to guess who is giving us glam this week from AEW? Really not that.
I'll guess. Is it our TBS champion?
It is. It is. Giving us a little glam. She did face Layla Gray. I was gonna say Layla Hurst. Layla Gray this on Blood and Guts. What did you think about that? I know you talked about it.
Yeah, so I wouldn't say it's not full glam, but she's always glam.
Okay.
But it is a 10.
That's fair. Then I guess.
So the match was nothing to write home about, but like the drama after, we got a little storyline progression. We don't know what's up with Layla, we got Jade not interested. So that was nice to see some progression of a women's story. So I was glad about that. Leaves me with questions.
Do you think that Layla's actually going to join them?
She could. I could see it being a little like couple week situation, and then like Red Velvet comes back and it's like, no, bitch.
Yeah, I think Red Velvet's gonna get kicked out.
Ooh,
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm really not gonna lie to you.
That would be interesting.
I really think Red Velvet's gonna actually come back and something bad is gonna happen, and she's gonna get jealous. And I think her and Layla are going to have a match. Layla's gonna go over, and then she's gonna get kicked out of the baddies. That's just my prediction, but I don't know. As we share this not last photo, but as we share this photo, I'm gonna go grab my computer charger really quick. But enjoy this beautiful photo from Zelina Vega.
Oh my god. Oh my god. We need some music. We need everyone bask in this. Please. This is every nerd boy's dream. Look at her. Just the color scheme. Just everything is perfect. I'm gonna write don't forget to write your answer in the comments, y'all. Please. Is it glam and what's the number?
I definitely feel like it's glam though. I was gonna do it and feel it myself, but then I was like, nah, she glamming. Yeah. She definitely glamming this week.
Mm-hmm. It's a yes. It's a 1 million for me. I love I'm sure it's a wig, but I love that color.
Mhm.
That like burgundy with the little pink.
It's definitely giving cosplay.
It's so cute. I love it.
It is. I love it. One more time before we get out of here.
Sure.
I know Santana's loving this. I told you.
Gotta catch them all.
You gotta catch a mom, baby. I love it. She looks good though. She looks really, really good.
So good.
Okay, and moving right along. All right, so we have that. That's WWE. We're gonna be for the rest of the looks. Besides the last look that we have, will be WWE. Let's do it.
Okay.
Okay, so you do think it's glam, but you're giving it a 6. I can see that.
Mm-hmm.
A little more effort because we know where Barbie is capable of. I gave it an 8.
It's giving me fancy bathrobe.
Okay. I really didn't know if it was a dress or just a t-shirt.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening there.
Yeah. I do think, and Santana probably will agree with this. She's definitely like redeemed herself from some of the looks that we've had.
Oh, we've seen some.
Cause baby, Santana
She
be
was doing
tanning.
something for a minute.
Whew, I'm telling you, you can't get one of them on Santana now, okay? But no, I think the look is good. I think it's very fashion forward. I think it's simple, it's plain, it's more of, and I say this all the time, but a lot of the looks are some of these looks are like glam shots. So I don't know. I like the shot. I like the ambiance is everything,
Yeah. Yeah, the background's great.
All one color in the picture. That is listen, that is tricky. No lie. Some of her editing gets a little tricky. We have now 4 spots left.
Okay.
We're gonna circle back. Okay.
Yes, it's an 11.
I can't find one bad thing about this.
No.
Like
there's nothing wrong with any of Selena's pictures. Nothing.
God, she is so gorgeous. Like Zelina should start modeling, honestly. She really should.
Yeah.
Santana says this is my favorite look of her. I don't know if it was actually like an old look, to be honest, because I know she does that sometimes. Like she'll post some old looks, but I was just like, well, honey, you posted it, so shit. We here now.
She also like looks good with any hair color.
Yeah.
Like everything she does, just like she just had that like magenta look in that other picture. She's been blonde before. Like this dark hair is always stunning. Like
yeah, I like her in dark hair, but I love the whole maroon red. Like it looks really good on her. I don't think I've ever seen her in blonde.
Maybe in blonde. Like if you go way back, like Impact, I think she was blonde for a minute.
See, my granny always thought that her and Andrade were dating. I thought that was the funniest shit. And then when she found out that she was dating Malachi Black, she still can't believe it. She says that every time comes on the screen. She's like, I can't believe they're married. I think they are married, right?
Yeah, they're married. Yep.
Yeah, they're married.
Married with a million cats, living their best lives.
Oh wow. Yeah, Santana, you gotta find me a photo because I know you got one out there.
Yeah.
We are down to our final 3 looks, you guys. Before we get out of here, we do want to say thank you so much for everything that you guys do with the support. We know that Sundays are a little slower, so a lot of people get to catch the show a little later. I did see Franchise come in here a little later as well. I know Santana's been in here the whole time holding it down with us, and we miss Santana. We wish she was here, but she's currently on the injured list for those that don't know. I'm going to be running singles matches starting today. Literally starting today. So With that being said, you guys, we're down to our final 3 looks. Okay. I've been saving this look, so I'm gonna wait. So we're gonna do the look. We're gonna do a look that I thought we were gonna do next, but we're gonna wait for that one. But here we go. Lash Legend, baby.
Ooh, cute.
Very glam. Very glam.
Yeah.
And let's just talk about it because she cut a promo this week, and that girl can talk.
Mm-hmm.
And I know there's been a lot of comparison to her and Bianca, but I think it goes beyond that.
Mm-hmm.
I think that Lash Legend is really like starting to find her own. Very, very similar to what Bianca did. But I also think that the comparisons are very aesthetic based more than anything. But if you're gonna talk about like ring work, she's definitely not where she could be.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the more training that she gets and the more that she works and the more that she could possibly be a champion. Because honestly, listen, that girl is a talker. But this look here, it's
great.
giving me like 70, 80 summer. I don't know, like chilling. She has some of the best like render photos ever.
Yeah. What's she been wrestling, like a year and a half?
I believe she's been in there for about a year and a half. She used to. They gave her like this whole clip of like how she was in the WNBA and everything. And I personally like I love Black and Gold brand. That was the only thing that I loved about NXT. Like that was my thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't watch as much, but when I do watch and I see Lash Legend, or when it's on and I'm not paying any attention to it, when I see her come on the screen or like when I hear her voice, I immediately like jump to this. So yeah, 10s across the board for her.
Yep. But yes, 10s.
I love it. I love it. We're gonna go back to AEW for a little glam. Shout out to the AEW glam team as well. They do an amazing job. Hell, maybe WWE can take some pointers for them because I don't know. But I mean, damn.
Like, look at this. This is way better than last week. Thank you for redeeming yourself because last week was rough.
We here. We here because I was gonna say the same thing. Like, I'm glad that they toned it down on her lip. The palette looks amazing. Like, it just looks amazing. Like, I don't know.
How is she a real person? We say it every week. How is she real? Look at the skin, just the cheekbone. Just how is she real?
How? I'm getting updates right now about the GCW show.
Oh gosh.
But honestly, like this woman looks immaculate, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Like honestly, like I don't know. Honestly, Jay, thank you. That's all I can say. Is thank you. Thank you. Amen. Amen. Amen.
Mm-hmm.
Like amen, amen, amen. Okay. I was just checking to see because Billy Starks, which is one of Trey Miguel's proteges, is wrestling tonight on the GCW show. I think she's facing Dark Sheik. And then Allie Catch is facing Nick Wayne, who is the 16-year-old that
both children. They're both like 16. Billy Starks is like 17 too.
Oh wow. Okay, I didn't know that. They're saying that it could be after this, so we'll wrap this up, in a few. But we have one last look. And Al, since you're here,
yes,
today, we are going. This is how we're going to close. Now, normally Bianca closes, Jade closes. Charlotte hasn't been closing in a while because she's on vacation, chilling, and she likes to take her social media breaks. But Al, since you're here tonight, today in California,
yes,
this is how we close.
Oh my God! Why you do this to me?
Honestly, top glam photo of the week. Honestly, let's
Look
just
at
be.
this.
I almost had a wreck trying to get this. I saw this, so I was on my phone and Instagram popped up, and I immediately saved it, and I was just like, "Oh, Al's gonna eat this up. Al's
Just,
gonna eat
I
this up.
saw this. I saw this, and I was like, if we don't talk about this,
You're gonna be pissed,
just
right?"
this beautiful human.
She
Give her
looks.
all of the modeling contracts. Give her everything.
She honestly though, like, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, let's just be honest. She definitely that orange. I mean, that orange on her versus what she was doing with
Mm-hmm.
that blonde. That blonde washed her out and made her look older. This girl looked
Mm-hmm.
27. She looked like 27 right now.
It took so much years off of her.
We're just gonna appreciate it
Yeah,
for just one more
like
moment.
it's so beautiful. She knows her angles.
Mhm.
Those legs. Look at those legs.
Mm. Mm. I don't know, girl. I had to look for my GCW stream right quick. But girl, listen, she looks absolutely stunning, honestly. And I love
So
it.
beautiful.
I love it. And that's our last look, you guys. We have finally made it. Last
We
look.
did it.
Now, next week, we will be back. Maybe we'll have some 4th of July photos because y'all know how these
Ooh.
Americans like to do. And
I don't care about 4th of July, but I like a theme.
I like a theme too. I don't celebrate either, but I personally I'm ready for some looks. We'll also share some more looks from SummerSlam. We shared Bianca because I mean it's Bianca, let's just be honest. And they know how to take good pictures of her. Now, before we get out of here, and then Al tells you guys where you can find her at, really quick, don't forget, Monday night we will do the post show for Raw. I will be by myself unless someone decides to pop in. We will see. I'm not sure. But with that being said, I will be here 10:30, probably a little early because I know Sean Ross tapping them over there at FIFA. I know they like to go a little early too. And we be
Are
child,
you
they
trying to get
get
in your FIFA game?
we can't listen, I can't compete with them. Okay. I'm not even finna try to compete with them. Okay. But shout out to them because I did meet Sean Ross Sapp at Under Siege, and he was really nice, really sweet. And Tuesday, TK will actually be here with me for Ms. and Mrs. Post show.
Fun.
So make sure you check that out. I know it's gonna be fun. TK popped in for Money in the Bank, so it was amazing. Honestly, it was really good. She gave her. We had a little, not a debate, but we kind of just went back and forth for a minute about some things and talked about it. We started off with Liv, of course. We talked about. I only planned to give Liv like 5 minutes. We ended up talking 20 minutes about her. Crazy, right?
It was Live in the Bank. Let's be real. She was that whole show.
Real. I'm not hashtag LITB, money in the bank. Yeah. Listen, I'm still gonna give Liv crap. She hasn't gained my respect yet. I do want her to be Ronda 1-on-1, but I will say shout out to Liv because listen, beyond her character, this is a big moment for her, and this is something that she's always wanted. We'll have to wait and see, what happens with the reign. But with that being said, on Wednesday night, Al will not be here, but Mika will be here for the AEW Rampage, the AEW Dynamite post show. On Thursday, we will have the NXT and NXT UK post show, and that will happen earlier in the day with Katrina and Stephanie. And then close your night out with me, of course. You might actually see a surprise guest on the show. I'm not gonna say who, but we're gonna. It has to be approved by TK first. Also, going back to Tuesday because I forgot they moved from Tuesday to from Saturday to Tuesday. Dishing Indies is on Tuesdays with Emily, Mika, and Katrina's on that as well, and that's on Tuesdays. And then also on Tuesday, we will be starting the news. So make sure you check that out. You won't see me on there, but you're gonna see some amazing hosts. Al, you're not gonna be on there either.
I'm not on there either. I mean, if they want me on there, I'll jump on sometimes. But there's a whole crew that is on that show that looks fire.
Now my tag partner is on there. There's some other notable people on there in the in
Elle
the
was on
wrestling
there.
world. WWT Live is what it's called. Women's Wrestling Talk Live starts on Tuesday, so make sure you check that out. And then going back to Thursday, close your night out with me for Impact. Of course, I already have spoilers, but I'm gonna wait because I didn't get to see the matches. But with that being said, on Friday, Santana will not be here for AEW Rampage or SmackDown post show. So make sure you check out Stephanie. And then on Saturday, you guys, you got to go back and watch all the videos from the week. Of course, you have nothing else to do while you're cleaning your house and doing whatever you're doing. Even if you go to the bar and do brunch, just pop it up on your phone, you know? With that being said, we will be back, Turnbuckle Glam, on Sunday. All of us, hopefully, will be here together. And of course, Tuesday is Santana's 48th birthday. Jesus. Okay? So make sure you guys wish Santana a happy birthday. Al, is there anything you want to say before we leave? Where can these people find you?
Oh, you know where to find me. Al, 2_. Kayfabe Queens, my other podcast. Usually Wednesdays, but again, this week unfortunately not. Got to handle some work things. But usually Wednesdays here, there, everywhere. But again, keep it on Twitch is what I just tell people. Keep our Twitch on the whole week, and then we'll just be on. That's just what I like to say.
Just keep it on. And I'm about to if you guys aren't joining us, please. This is our handle everywhere. WW Talk Pod. Okay, that's on Instagram, that's on Twitter, that's on Twitch. And don't forget, you guys, we have some amazing interviews lined up. We are exclusively live on Twitch. Okay, so you have to follow. Please subscribe if you can. And of course, you guys, wait. Give me an Al.
She loves hearing that when my handle.
Al, yeah. That is hilarious.
I love it.
Thank you guys seriously for coming in. And of course, we are Women's Wrestling Talk, the #1 women's wrestling show on the planet. Until next time.
Women's Wrestling Talk, the #1 women's wrestling show on the planet. Women's Wrestling Talk, the #1 women's wrestling show on the planet.